The question is, when will Lamelo Ball become a starter for the Charlotte Hornets? I'm Ball Facts, and we'll start with Lamelo's answer to this question.
What do you hope to bring here to the Hornets?
Hopefully just some leadership and just hard work. That's pretty much it.
Not one to waste words, Lamelo Ball was straight and direct. His teammates see his hard work, but do they see leadership? Can he lead from the bench? Leadership is earned, so what will Lamelo have to do to earn that role in the eyes of his teammates? Many people believe the first thing he'll need to do is win the starting lineup point guard position. Hornets staff were very clear that nothing would be handed to him, so we're going to look at his numbers. But first, let's hear what he had to say about Lonzo's.
Are you coming to that game? Nope. I ain't missed 0 points.
Damn. That's how Lamelo felt about Lonzo not scoring when he was on the Lakers. Now let's fast forward to this preseason. Lamelo had a game with 0 points, so he sees that it's not always that clear cut and dry. But this was just a preseason, and let's check out these numbers compared to the other guys who are guards on the team. Because they may not start him over these guys if the numbers don't justify it. So the first game, they played 20 minutes, Lamelo played 16, and Lamelo took 5 shots and he missed them all. On the upside, he had 10 rebounds. So at this point, when you look at Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham's numbers, they look like the guards, and LaMelo's looking like a small forward as far as the first game. Now, of course, I know he's a point guard, but we're just talking about the numbers. So as the head coach, and you see this, you need to see a proven shot. You need to see that he can make outside shots, and you need to see that his percentage is good. So he took 3 threes and missed them all. And then from the free throw line, he didn't get there. Terry Rozier got there for 6 times, made 4 baskets. And just by the stat line of the first game, I could tell that Lamelo would not be starting the second game. Now let's just say if he went out there and in 16 minutes put up 16 points and had a great percentage, then the coaching staff would get together and say, let's get him ready for the season. Let's start him immediately the next preseason game. Now we also have to look at game 1's assist. He did have more assists than them. So that number is the most promising number on here. As the point guard, you want to have those assists. But the 0 points kind of canceled that out on the stat line. And Lamelo can learn that from his older brother Lonzo, because he'd have a night with 2 points and 7 assists, and no one would care about the assist. But before we get to game 2 stats, let's let Lamelo and Lonzo finish that conversation about not getting points.
He said it. You coming to the game? 15 plus shots. I said, all right, Lonzo. All right.
And they didn't come to me, man.
2 shots.
Oh, so you the man now walking around here, huh?
Call it what you want. Everybody know, though. This ain't no Lonzo Ball situation. It's my team.
Oh, man.
And the second game, he made sure he did not have 0 points, but it was a Lonzo Ball situation. They both had 12 points. And Lamelo made sure he went to the free throw line 6 times. He made 4 of them, and his free throw percentage was tied with Devontae Graham's. And he was actually better than Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier shot 50%. Now from the 3-point line, he had a better percentage than Devontae Graham, but worse than Terry Rozier. But guys, what you're seeing is Lamelo getting in the mix. He played 20 minutes, they played 24. He got 3 less points than Rozier, 1 less point than Graham. So that's a good sign. Now, Graham has 6 assists, and Terry Rozier and Lamelo Ball had 2. And it's just good for their stats to be more close, because then you can judge off the flow of the game. So if everybody's stats are kind of the same, then you start looking at what other guys do while each of them are on the floor. And we know that Lamelo makes other people better. So it's going to be very interesting to see when they decide to move him into the starting lineup, if they decide to move him into the starting lineup, because they could be wondering if they should use him as a Jamal Crawford. Now, this is what I think the Hornets believe. I think they believe this is the best way to show Lamelo that nothing is being given to him because he's a celebrity. And I also think they want to show the world that, and the other Hornets players. Nothing is being given to him just because he's a celebrity. You know, I think they think it's important to their legitimacy as an organization. I think they think it's important to their team for chemistry and important for the development of Lamelo Ball to not give him the special treatment. And, you know, I do believe there is a chance if his last name wasn't Ball, he'd already be starting. And because of the reasons I just stated, I think they're going to hold off as long as they can not starting Lamelo Ball. Let's just hope it's not too long. And in the meantime, Lamelo is going to have healthy relationships with his teammates. He's going to have fun. They're going to have camaraderie, all those things. But he never is going to take his eyes off that leadership role.
Has there been someone you've been kind of gravitating to in the locker room? Kind of, they've put you on your wing, kind of showing you the ropes of the NBA?
I mean, I had a big brother, so I kind of already knew the ropes. But, I mean, like I said, it's all love in the locker room. Everybody cool, everybody dope. So, yeah, it's all love.